Hello there, it's Michael here of the Subliminal Versus YouTube channel, and welcome to another epic video discussing the IS-3A. So, you will see two games in the IS-3A that I've managed to scramble for you with this machine of a tank, and let me tell you, it was very difficult. And yeah, the tank is quite something, so I hope you enjoy the two games, and if you're interested in what I think of the tank and my verdict on whether it's actually worth your money in 2026, stick around until the end of the video where I will tell you if it really is worth your money and where you should invest into this tank or if it's a hard pass. So yeah, see you after the two games.
Maybe we can get like a 5K game tomorrow. Maybe not to this game, but yeah. I could have carried that last game if I didn't get smacked by that Ares. That could have been a carry. Oh, they have a Death Star though. Oh no. Maybe I'm gonna go here and see if we can do damage on the peaking. They don't have any heavy, like high tier heavies though, which is good for us. So, I need to turn off the music. There is music in battle and music in garage. There we go. Because last time I got copyrighted, one of my VODs got copyright striked for the music in World of Tanks, believe it or not. So, that was very funny. So apparently the music in this game is copyrighted. Some of it is, apparently. So, can't be using the music in this game, unfortunately. Oh, well, maybe we can go here. That could be a good position too. I wanna play like, oh, is this streets here gonna take the position? Yeah, he's gonna take the position. Okay. Okay, I don't really want to like block him or anything, so let's find a different position we can play around. I have an Ares 85 and 75. Okay, the Death Star is there, which is like, okay, I'm glad I didn't go that flank there because. Okay, alright. Let's see if this guy gets greedy. Oof. Okay, I need to help out my TBT here. Oh, I'm so clumsy. Our TBT is getting completely destroyed, by the way. Okay, that is a tier 10. That is a tier 9 tank destroyer right there. Wow, they have a lot of TDs here. Okay, yeah, peeking into that is just a bad idea. Let's not do that. Let's not be dumb. Okay, we need a little bit of support here. And that TBT, shame that he threw himself away. That was a little bit unfortunate. Where is the Death Star? Yeah, he's still there, isn't he? I just did 3.4k in Ken and everyone did 4 kills on Onslaught. One of my top clutches. Nice! That's epic, dude. Hell yeah, let's go. Good, the SP is here. Ooh! Nice. Well, good clutch there. That's really cool. 3.4k is like really good. Like, that is a really good game. I had like, I had games like that as well, like last season too. But yeah, that is epic. Okay, that guy is still there. Yeah, if you clutched it... Oh, okay, the T-124. Okay, where is the Object 704 going? Oh, the Death Star. That was a terrible shot. I don't know what I was thinking with that one. Ah, that was a bad shot. My hand moved a little bit. But he's over-angling in a really bad way, so we can pin his roof. Maybe let's just take a shot for a shot. Okay, that was a positive trade. Okay, he's backing off. Alright, the Death Star is dead. Which means we can probably go in here. Come on, boys. Oof, yeah, the gun on this thing leaves something to be desired. Okay. Okay. Managed to hit him. Where are the boys here? Okay, looks like they're going back to defend. So... Oh my god, that scared me. That legit made me jump a little bit. Holy moly, that T1, that would have been a bad shot right there. Holy moly. It's 50 TP. Come on, Patton. You're on full health. Let's go, boy. Okay, he just fired. Okay, we're gonna take a hit here. There we go. And we give him one more. Okay, 3.5k, not too shabby. Oh well. 3.5k. Alright, alright. We're getting there, we're getting there. Almost 4k. Almost 4k. Nice, nice. Okay, yeah, so you definitely want to be playing like close CQC combat with this tank, like close quarter combat. Definitely keep it up. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely will. Thank you. Maybe we can get a carry today? Who knows? Man, all of these games were like so close. Yeah, this pattern is not doing very well. If that pattern would have played with me a little bit, maybe I should have communicated with him a little bit better about like playing with me. If he would have like came with me, we would probably be able to win this game. But unfortunately he didn't. So, oh well, I mean we did still pretty well, so it's all fine. It's all chill. Yeah, it was a tier 10 game as well. So getting this kind of game in a tier 10 game still was really good. Lol. That's the Gorilla 15 in a nutshell, isn't it? This summarizes my games in the Gorilla 15 when I was playing it. Missing a tank at point blank. Oh man. I don't know what's up with the Gorilla 15, like, it's supposed to have, like, the most accurate gun in the entire game, yet it never hits anything. I don't get it. Like, it's so confusing. Like, I don't know. I played the Gorilla 15 a little bit when the Waffenträger got removed from the game and replaced by the Gorilla 15, and ended up qualifying at Bronze D. Oh, nice. Qualifying at Bronze D. Okay. That's really good. Good start. Well done. Last season I will also qualified IS-7. If that IS-7 would have lived, we would have been able to easily win that game, but he didn't, so oh well. And that was a bad play by me as well. I need to, like, the thing that I need to learn how to do is be able to trade my hit points more efficiently. And, like, be able to, like, you know, use the hit points of my tank in a reasonable way to, like, be able to trade. Okay, they have... I'm going to just go on and do another couple of Onslaught battles. Okay. Good. Have fun in Onslaught. Thanks for watching, by the way, if you are logging off. I'm also going to go to sleep, actually, right now. So good luck in Onslaught, by the way. Thank you for joining on the stream. Thanks for watching. I'll keep your stream open in my phone so you'll get credit for a viewer. Oh, that's super nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for like one more game maybe. So okay. Let's see if we can some XM. They have a lot of scary tank destroyers there. Okay, the XM is there. Ooh, that is a very scary tank. Okay, well, he just got annihilated. Renegade here. Hello, Mr. Phantom. Oh, we are getting spotting damage. Nice. Hello there, Mr. Phantom. Would you care for some damage? I have an auto reloader, Mr. Phantom. You did a very bad play there. Okay, they still have an issue right there as well. I wonder if the issue is actually, like, paying attention to what's happening on the battlefield. This Renegade just got completely owned. Poor Renegade, man. Yeah, he's not paying attention. Hello, Mr. Ares. Oh, there is a window on the hill here. Wow, this was a turbo game. Look at that though. 1.2k assisted, 1.8k damage dealt. Nice, nice. That's like 3k almost, but I think that's like 3k combined. Nice. Okay, it's a victory. Not too shabby.
So, I hope you've enjoyed those two epic games. Hope you watched them thoroughly. And let's just talk about what I actually think about this tank and why I'm not a big fan of it personally. I've basically played like 40, 50 games in this tank at this point, and all of them were pretty bad. You know, it was not a good experience, I would say, and yeah, the tank is interesting in a way. It does have that, you know, auto reloader and stuff like that, but even though it does have the auto reloader, I think the tank is a hard pass. And personally, you shouldn't really be spending your money on this tank. I don't think it's very competitive. I don't think it's worth your money in 2026. What I've discovered, mainly the big issue I had with this tank was the gun. It was very, very derpy and inconsistent, and as you know, as someone that likes playing consistent tanks, it was very difficult for me to make this tank work with this inconsistent gun. So yeah, it just wasn't all that much fun. Like, out of all of these games I've played, I only managed to give you 2 games that were somewhat, you know, good. Now, it could just be the fact that, you know, there is a battle pass going on and the games are a little bit worse because of it. Could be. But I personally don't really like this tank. It doesn't really fit my playstyle. It doesn't really fit me, you know. Like, I like tanks with consistent guns, tanks that I can peak very consistently with, and tanks with derpy guns and just these like mediocre Russian mediums are just not heavy tanks. Sorry, not medium tanks. Heavy tanks are just sort of not really my cup of tea, personally speaking. So yeah, it's just not really my style of playing. So I would definitely not recommend this tank, and I would definitely not recommend you pick one. There are so many other premium tanks in this game that are much more fun and much more enjoyable. They have much higher fun factor, and you know, you will get your money's worth out of them much more effectively than out of the IS-3A. Like, I think that like you really don't need another mediocre Russian heavy tank. I think it's just, you know, not unnecessary, you know. I think that it doesn't really hold up in 2026 anymore. And while it does have that interesting mechanic of the auto reloader, it still is just kind of like, you know, there's just so many other fun premium tanks that you can be playing than the IS-3A, in my opinion, and this is just not it, man. Like, I think the IS-3A for me is way too inconsistent and way too derpy, and obviously the pen, you know, not the best either. 270 is okay, I would say. Like, it's, you know, it is somewhat comparable to the E75TS, you know, but only has 10 millimeters less. But I don't know, like, there's something about this tank that does not gel with me very well at all. So yeah, so I would say that this tank is a hard pass, and you should avoid it if you don't like playing tanks with derpy, inaccurate guns, you know, then I can't really recommend this tank. And to casual players as well, I really can't recommend it either. I think casual players would be very frustrated with this tank and they wouldn't enjoy playing it at all. So that's my verdict. Save your money for a better tank that comes along, and I think this tank is just outdated and just kind of doesn't really hold up in 2026 anymore. So save your money for a different tank and more fun tanks, you know, better tanks, and especially tanks that are more fun. I think the fun factor is a very important metric of a tank in this game, and the IS-3A just doesn't really have that much fun factor for me to be able to recommend the tank to anyone. So while it did used to be overpowered, you know, at some point in history, not really so much today. So save your money and buy a different tank. That's my verdict on this tank. So it's a hard pass for me. Thumbs down big time. So thanks for watching the video if you stuck to the end. So make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you in the next tank review that I make, which would be probably either the Peacekeeper or the E75 TS. Hopefully tanks that are more fun and better than the IS-3A. Let's hope that it's the case. So see you then.